Our Trenton State Titans are in the Cotton Bowl. Number 2 team in the nation against the number 1 team in the nation. And the Penn State Nittany Lions are no joke. However, I think it's important to note that we have already played this team and played very well against them. In fact, holding them to only 7 points. I mean, that's just an incredible performance. If we were to beat the Nittany Lions, we advance to the national championship, where we will take on the winner of Florida State and Washington State. And even though we do play Florida State a lot, we actually did not play them this year. So this would be a very interesting potential matchup, but we can't look beyond Penn State. We may have beat them before. There is no guarantee that we're going to be able to do that again. They are a 91 overall team. They are obviously going to be incredibly talented. We've got to play our A game. This video is sponsored by Arena Club. I've always been really big into collecting cards. In fact, I had a second channel where I ripped open packs a couple of years ago, and of course I did it as a kid. Whether it's baseball cards, football cards, I love the thrill of who am I about to get. And now with arenaclub.com, with their slab packs, you can relive that every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific. These are the Arena Club slab packs. You can rip packs digitally with a fully transparent checklist, unmatched value, and exciting chases. Drops are every Tuesday and Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 Eastern. You have 3 different packs you can choose from. We're going to be ripping the starter 1 slab today for $100. You can also do the Pro 1 slab for $500 and the Elite 1 slab for $1,000. Slab packs, you can score gem mints for a fraction of their retail price on Arena Club. Provides real value, and you can see clear hit rates defined for each one. After pulls are revealed, you can put them in your vault for safekeeping. Arena Club will officially grade them, and that process is fast, accurate, and completely transparent. Let's go ahead and rip one. We're going with the multi-sport starter. All right, let's go ahead and open up the slab pack to reveal our slabs. Here we go. Multi-sport Will Myers, former Rookie of the Year for the San Diego Padres. Grade is a 9 mint with a 10 auto. You can see the different grades there. The corners are only an 8.5. You can even scroll down on these and see what the actual hit rate per card is for all these different tiers. See all the different drop rates. Yeah, you can see the exact grading breakdown here. It'll give you all of the details. So make sure to sign up for Arena Club to stay updated on new slab pack drops. And make sure not to forget about the Arena Club buyback program, which offers 80% of the pack's retail value that can offer you up to 10 buyback opportunities. So go down, click the link in the description, because right now you can get 20% off on your first slab pack or card purchase when you go to arenaclub.com/Bengal and use code Bengal, B-E-N-G-A-L. Link down in the description, arenaclub.com/Bengal, and make sure to use code Bengal. Here we go. Cotton Bowl against the number 1 team in the nation. I think it's not a crazy prediction to say that this is essentially for the national championship, right? I think either of these 2 teams are better than Florida State. And of course, I mean, Washington State. These teams do simulate fairly well, so I guess you never know. But in terms of talent, this is basically it right here. And this man is a big reason why. Henry Streeter, our starting quarterback. Who knows if that's going to end up being the case next year, or what's going to happen next year with Trenton State. Joey Boozer in the backfield. Only 6 in the box for Penn State. We run on that all day. Receiver Emmett Lemons in motion. Boozer gets the give and gets us 7. It's a good start. If Penn State is going to leave a light box, we're just going to run the football. But you know us, we love our screen attacks, getting the ball to our playmakers in space, and that is, the cuts are not cutting right now. I feel like we kind of have numbers out there. Yeah, they're going to give us the space to throw this, and Alex Higdon does get to the next level. It's a gutsy, maybe stupid call on 3rd down, but it does work on this occasion, and that's kind of more of what we're focused on right now. Does it work? There's Joey Boozer. Gain of 8 this time. See if we continue to run the ball at him. There's Joey Boozer. Gets us maybe 1, maybe 1.5. And it brings up 3rd and 1. Kind of ran at a lot of different defenders there. Russ Cleveland into the game. He'll get the carry this time. And that's an easy first down. Our backs are pretty good. We're able to run the ball pretty well. And you'd like to think that's going to set up play action. Although I kind of want to just take a deep shot here to Zach Poole. It's first down. If we can have the time in the pocket here, I think we have a decent chance for Poole. But I don't really like it. I actually don't hate running the ball here on 2nd and long. It's from midfield. If we can make it 3rd and 4 even, I think that's fantastic. But this is also, you know, likely 4-down territory. Or is it with Boozer's speed to get to the edge? 4 rushes for 40 yards so far for Joey Boozer. What a start. And again, does that set up play action? Poole in motion. It's definitely man coverage. And that leaves Branham open, but the throw is nowhere close, and it's intercepted. Streeter, dude. Ugh. We have a wide open Tyler Branham across the middle of the field. He leaves it high. He leaves it behind. I don't know that you can really throw a worse ball in that spot as Cameron Zenner comes away with the football. I mean, pressure was in his face, sure, but I mean, how is that such a bad throw? I still like the call. They blitzed, right? But on the run, I guess, moving. It's just such a bad throw. So much open space. Branham is gaining more and more ground as he gets down the field. That's a killer on what was a really, really good opening drive. Oh, it's play action. Down goes the quarterback, though. Jake Keenan. I didn't exactly read play action there, but it didn't matter. Closing speed for Keenan is more than good enough to get to the quarterback. And that is a good way to hopefully get the football back in a hurry. 3 and out would be great. Turnover would be preferred. And it's 2nd and 15. Oh, that's intercepted by Alani Allen. What's the flag? This one's going to stand. There's the preferred turnover. Illegal man downfield for David Elliott. We will decline, and we will take over at the 26-yard line after an Alani Allen interception. What a start to this game. Absolute chaos, that's for sure. And we'll hopefully get a touchdown on the run again. I mean, gee. Joey Boozer. Maybe we just keep running the ball every single play. Boozer's averaging close to 10 yards a carry. Let's just go like straight inside zone here. Nothing fancy, no RPO. Just Joey Boozer one-on-one against a linebacker. That's wide open. Zach Poole. Easy first down. Streeter's stat line is disgusting at the moment, but may be able to find a touchdown here. Zach Poole in space is a recipe for disaster for opposing teams, but there's just not really a ton of room to run there. They forced us back inside. Take what we can get. It was just about a yard. Joey Boozer with the power. Touchdown. It's got to be a running game today. I think that much is clear. That doesn't mean never pass. We got to be at least somewhat balanced, even if we lean towards running the ball. But every time we gave the ball to Joey Boozer, positive things happened. When we tried to do other things, we got into a little bit of trouble. But big stiff arm for Joey Boozer. And win or lose, we booze. Got to be 21 to enter the end zone. And thankfully for Joey Boozer, he wears number 21. Well, our defense was, apparently picking up right where they left off the first time we played, as we were able to force a turnover and get right on the board to start this football game. And we'll see if Penn State has an answer here on their second drive. Closing moments of the first quarter. Oh, we just gave up that gap. I thought it was play action. Bad gamble. And that is the first quarter. We're up 7-0. Penn State is driving here after a couple of first downs. And Again, we're going to try to make a big-time play, get the football back, force a 3 and out, long field goal try, anything. Whatever it takes, we will try to make it happen. Penn State on the edge of field goal range, maybe need like 10 or 12 more yards. And we are happy to give it to them, apparently, as our run defending right now is absolutely terrible. We're just getting out of the way. We're not shedding blocks. And Penn State is doing whatever they want right now. Here's 2nd and 1. Let's pinch that D-line. Hit a gap, make a play. Nope! It's another big gain for the Nittany Lions. Our run defense is terrible. It's me. I'm not able to shed these blocks with the linebackers here, and we're getting kind of pushed out of our gap responsibilities. And we're making mistakes, and there is another sack. That's what we needed. A big-time play. Get Penn State moving in the wrong direction. And again, hopefully that leads to better things. Rich Tobias was there. It's kind of the speed rush off the edge. Good use of the hands. Fighting to the QB. 2nd and 17. Kind of an obvious passing down, I would say. There's a big hit. Penn State gets 5. It'll be another obvious passing situation. 3rd and 12. We're going to play this pretty conservatively. Morgan Merriman is the deep zone. It's going to be a screen. Can we get over there? No, we cannot shed any blocks. It's a massive gain for Penn State. However, it is still 4th and short. They opt to take 3 instead of trying to get it, which is a really bad call considering how well they've run the ball. But I suppose they just want some points. And their O-line is better than our D-line. If they wanted to get it, I think they would be able to overpower our front 7 and get 1 or 2 yards, minimum. But they opt for 3, and that could be a big mistake here down the line. We'll see. I mean, this is just begging for us to run the ball. Not as much space as I would have wanted. I think maybe a good call there could have been to really try and bounce that outside. But that's okay. We make it 3rd and short. Boozer makes a nice move. Auto first down. 2nd and 8. More running the football. Oh, that's a big hit on Boozer. Thought there may have been something there. Not able to make it happen. And it's 3rd and 4. Been great on 3rd down so far today. Got to keep it up. Zach Poole fighting, making the catch, staying on his feet. First down, Zach Poole and our Trenton State Titans. Nobody really created a lot of separation there. Pressure got in. Streeter's able to deliver it really right where it needed to be, spiral or not. And Poole's able to make a nice catch and make a man miss. But I'll tell you what, this Penn State pressure is relentless so far. We need to figure out a way to block these guys. And I don't know if that means max protecting or just running the ball at these blitzes if they decide to go that direction. So it's been fairly effective so far. Boozer has been a machine. I mean, we're approaching 100 yards rushing in the first half. It's not out of this world to think that that's going to be a realistic possibility. He's already at about 75. Bouncing this outside. That was not the right call. There was just no explosiveness there. It was just guessing, and it was not good. And there's pressure. Ball needed to come out quickly. That is a bad time to take a sack, but they keep sending pressure. And, I mean, only sending 5 there, but we can't block them. I mean, it's been a lot of instant pressure. Right guard gets absolutely cooked. Yeah, this O-line is just not performing. They bring the safety up. Get Joey Boozer over to the other side? No. Sure would like to. Okay, we can if we actually just block him. Try to snap the ball here. And we are pressured and nearly sacked again. They just are cooking us right now. Left tackle bitched. That's Kerry Exum. I mean, it's just... I don't expect them to block for 5 or 10 seconds, but 3 seconds would be nice. Try a punt, try to pin him a little bit. That's going to be a fairly good punt. That's really exactly what we wanted. And catch the ball there. 15-yard line. We saved 5 yards by playing it a little bit conservatively. And now, just don't allow a touchdown. No big play here. And we're going to be in business. But I don't like the way these blocks are shaping up. It's a big gain for Penn State. What is happening right now when they run the ball? It's not been good. I don't really have an answer for it. Big hit Byron Willingham, but another first down. And, I mean, Penn State is really nearing field goal range at this point. 8 seconds, 1 timeout. They can go over the middle of the field here and feel decent about it. Big tackle in space. Quinnen Ford saves us. Penn State will have no choice but to attempt a Hail Mary. And I think we're going to blitz here with Nagy. Quick throw, and it's an overthrow, and that is the first half. Was an interesting one. We're up 7-3. Who knows, maybe we got to stop on 4th and short if Penn State went for it. And it'd be 7-0 right now. But we've had opportunities. We have not necessarily capitalized on all of those. And now Penn State gets the football to start this second half here in the Cotton Bowl at AT&T. Come on, defense. You've played well enough. Penn State has also had chances. If they ran the ball every play, when we're running nickel every single play, they might have a ton of success, but they're just not doing it. And another miss from the quarterback here. He's having a rough go of it. They need to just run the ball, which is probably what we need to do, and we're kind of avoiding doing that. Just can't do it every play. But the sophomore quarterback, Conrad McKillop, experiencing the bright lights here in the college football playoff, 1 game away from a national championship, and he is not exactly performing well, and that's a throwaway. I don't know why the CPU never gets called for intentional grounding. I didn't think there was anybody in the area. He was in the tackle box. There are more egregious ones than that, but I think if I did that, it's probably intentional grounding. I almost didn't see the third safety there on the Cotton Bowl logo. It's incredible how they blend in sometimes. Boozer going more east-west, losing yards. That's why you just got to stay north-south here sometimes. 2nd and 14. It's going to be tough to convert this. Need to get some of it back at least. We're just going to take what's there. That's Alex Higdon. Makes it 3rd and 5. I do like a screen call here. Hopefully they don't play it shallow. If they do, I guess we go to Lemons probably, which is why. Got to remember that. Just, can't do it in time. That's Dylan Stewart. He's transferred to Penn State from South Carolina and was unblocked to the quarterback. That makes sense with the screen, but, I mean, 10 here ruins everything. Just didn't feel comfortable throwing the ball there, and we're already on the ground. Good punt, at least. Penn State going to start on their own 24. Our defense has played really well. We can just force them to pass the ball. We're going to win the game. If they run the ball, we may end up in some serious trouble. It's good coverage. And that's going to be lobbed up and incomplete. 3rd and 1. Do we run commit here? That's the question. We're going to creep up with Christian Ellis. It's going to be play action, and we totally fell for it. But they are short of the line to gain. And on 4th and inches again, they play it conservatively. This makes some sense, though. It's from their own 33. If it goes bad, you're guaranteeing us points. We've only scored 7 the entire game. So I guess you're just betting on your defense. But we're going to have a good drive this time. We're going to pound the rock. We're going to go north, and we're going to go south in that case. Or I guess we got 1 yard. Try the screen again. Giving us a little bit more space to operate this time. And there's just not a lot there. 3rd and 9. I'm not sure how we're going to get this. Zach Poole's playing with minus 14 speed right now. And our O-line is playing like a 14 overall. They rush 4. And our right tackle gets crushed. It has been everyone on our O-line right now that has not been able to sustain a block. There is 1 per play that cannot block their assignment. And the punt decision works out for Penn State. It's a very quick 3 and out. And we'll rely again on our defense. 1st and 10. Looks like an RPO. It is. Pressure was there. We were blitzing. It's Jake Keenan who applied the pressure. 2nd and 10. Going to bring a fullback into the backfield. And they will do a little, like, end around. Okay. Willie Allen on the tackle. It was not especially good. And it's 3rd and 12. Both of these offenses are really struggling. Tell you what, if this is the national championship, viewers are in trouble. That's wide open down the field. Christian Ellis can't make the tackle. Willie Allen beaten coverage. Penn State with a long touchdown. It's their first touchdown of the game. We allowed 1 touchdown to Penn State the first time we played. It was in the 3rd quarter. But we've allowed a field goal to them as well. And now they've scored more points today than they did the entire first time we played after that touchdown. Our offense needs to wake up. We can't pass on these guys. Can't do it. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. Give us a return, Salmon. It's not great. Returning in this game is just rarely worth it. It's like they know we can't actually move the ball down the field. I think we probably need to take Zach Poole out of the game. He's playing just too hurt right now. We're going with Bobby Salmon. 98 speed. This will be the final play here for Poole for a bit, but I don't even know if we want to go to him. We're going to trust him. He's still just a playmaker. Hurt or not, he's a playmaker. It's a big ankle injury for him. Something to do with his foot. It's no good for us. We'll take that. So he hasn't played very much this year as a receiver, but Bobby Salmon is all the way up into that wide receiver 1 spot. We're going to throw to Emmett Lemons, though. Good block on the outside. Take 6. We're trying to dial up a screen here, but if Salmon wins and we have the time to make that throw, that could have been an option. We do have just enough time to get it to Joey Boozer, and we'll just take the first down. That is the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 17 total points between these two teams. Offenses have certainly struggled. But for us, we just can't deal with their defensive line. It's really, really good. Their offense, I think, is just bad. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. There's another screen. Lemons with space. And finally the screen gets open. Emmett Lemons, big gain down the sideline. We're an offense that runs a lot of screens. A lot of times we do find success. Not all the time. But a lot of times we do. We also run the ball fairly effectively. But that was like our first time of gaining more than maybe 3 or 4 yards since the 2nd quarter. It was really tough to run the ball in the 3rd quarter for some reason. Maybe that's going to change here in the 4th. There's another screen attempt. Lemons gets us maybe half a yard. 3rd and 2. Joey Boozer. Give us the first down. Oh, he's going to. Good blocks as well. We'll take that. 1st and goal, Titans. We have numbers here. We absolutely have numbers. Lemons makes the catch. They were in a zone defense, though. Sent a simulated pressure. So still only 4, but from a weird look. Jamal Moses into the backfield. We're going to try to catch him off play action. Can we throw that on the run? I don't necessarily trust it. Streeter keeps it on the ground. Gets us 2. And this is why we bring a guy like Bobby Salmon into the game. Electric speed. Give us a touchdown, Bobby. The Salmon swims upstream. Touchdown, Bobby Salmon. We take the lead in the 4th. My goodness. It's exactly what we needed. We will go up by 4 with 4 to go here in the 4th. It's a lot of 4s. 14-10. Defense, do your thing. Shameik Jones, one-on-one with the QB. Big hit. But he gets it away to the back. If we can just pressure Conrad McKillop, get some big hits in there, I think we're going to rattle them enough. Here's 2nd and 5, 3.5 to play. We're going to run the ball. There's a little bit of misdirection there, but they're not fooling Jake Keenan. Big tackle for a loss, big hit. And number 3 of Penn State, very slow to get up. Jake Keenan's 2nd TFL of the game. He's had a really good performance, probably our best defensive player here so far. And it's 3rd and 10. Is this 4-down territory for Penn State? We're about to find out. With 3 timeouts from their own 34, they will punt. And it might be the last time they touch the football. Bobby Salmon gave us the go-ahead score, gives us nothing on a return. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. They're going to start calling timeouts. A 3 and out, they get the ball back with like 1:52 to play. So we really need a first down. Not going to get it this time. 2nd and 11. Come on, Joey. Get to the outside. Plenty of space for Boozer. Joey Boozer. Long speed. Can he outrun the Nittany Lion defense? He can. 82 yards to the house. Booze is cruising to the end zone. Joey Boozer extends our lead to a 2-possession lead late in the 4th quarter. Penn State does keep their timeouts, but they're going to need points in a hurry. Win or lose, we booze, and Joey Boozer may have just punched our ticket to the College Football Playoff National Championship. 1:49 to play. Penn State, of course, all 3 of their timeouts. Big hit, Mitch Dora. Penn State calling a timeout here. That's a mistake. They need to try and score ASAP and then save those timeouts for defense if they can't get an onside. But here they're going to play to conserve time and then need an onside kick to have a chance, provided that they can even score in the first place. I don't know that I would have called a timeout in that spot on 1st down. Probably would have waited a little while longer. And they're going to call their 2nd timeout. Just 1 remaining. They're in a tough spot. We'll allow everything in front of us. Nothing behind us. So back the corners up. And we're not going to get beat deep here. If they want to check down to the tight end, we will allow that all day. 1:10 remaining. I mean, I'm not afraid to run man coverage here, but definitely not going to get beat deep. Willingham all the way across the field, nearly picked by Emmanuel Berlin. The wall stands tall. It's 3rd and 3. 1 minute to play. We'll allow that. Not really mad about it. Penn State has called their final timeout. No wiggle room here for the Nittany Lions. They will need a quick score and an onside kick. Pressure from Tobias. He's going to bring down McKillop. 50 seconds to go. The Penn State receivers were in the end zone. Penn State maybe with no choice but to spike it. It'll be 3rd and 20. 42 seconds to play. They'll need a touchdown, and they'll need one now. They could consider a field goal if they can get in position and then need a 2-point conversion after a touchdown, but either way, they need a touchdown, and they just got one. Willie Allen beat again. He's having a rough game. At least a rough couple of plays. Penn State needed a touchdown. They just got one from Quentin Woodhead. Allen just never turned around to find the ball. He was run out of the back of the end zone, which I don't know what you're trying to defend. They can't catch the ball in the stands. Penn State will go for 2 to make it a field goal game. This would make things very interesting if they were able to get the onside. It's going to be a run. It's going to be a pitch. And it's going to be shut down. Penn State will need another touchdown. But before all that, they need the onside kick, or else the Trenton State Titans are headed to the national championship. Here's the onside. It's recovered by Alex Higdon, and this one is over. The Trenton State Titans, for the second time, upset the Nittany Lions, and we have punched our ticket to the Natty. TSU has won the Cotton Bowl. Henry Streeter didn't exactly put the team on his back, but that guy did it. Boozer ends up with 178 on the ground, 2 touchdowns. What a performance. Boozin', cruising, bruising. He was doing it all. Here are the final stats. McKillop ended up throwing for 2 touchdowns. Of course, was intercepted. His performance wasn't too bad in the end, but he didn't play well, I don't think so. The stats make it look better than it was. Streeter, 14 for 19, had a kind of a fake touchdown and a really awful interception. Only 103 yards passing, but when Boozer gives you 178 with a long of 82, I get it. It's going to be tough to get those passing yards. Poole played well, but was kind of hurt in this one. Ended up taking him out. The touchdown for Bobby Salmon. And then defensively, Jake Keenan, Rich Tobias made big plays, but in the end, 3 TFLs for Keenan, 2 for Tobias, both with 1.5 sacks, and the pick for Alani Allen. I don't really want to talk about what Willie Allen did in this game, because it's not very good. Our semi-final playoff game winners, and now we try to win it all against, I would suppose, the Florida State Seminoles will meet us in the national championship, but we will see. We improved to 14-1. Jake Keenan is your ACC Defensive Player of the Week, which I think is fair. And also, your National Defensive Player of the Week. And it is an in-state national championship. Florida State Seminoles against the Trenton State Titans. I suppose we should just jump right in. Looking to win it all. This is, on paper, an easier matchup. FSU is an 88 overall. Penn State was a 91. And I think we go with the all-purple, potentially, for this game. Maybe leave the white helmet, but I'll tell you what, the purple helmet's a good-looking helmet. All-purple, national championship, the Trenton State Titans against in-state rival, the Florida State Seminoles, up next. Ain't she beautiful? Ain't she purty? That's what we're playing for. The national championship. It wasn't as good as the BCS era crystal ball. It's just not. But it looks all right. This is my review. The crystal ball, the crystal football was just different. It was truly incredible. Also, just out of thought, for the schools that do helmet stickers, like Florida State, like Ohio State, I'm sure there are others. Leave down in the comment section below who are some others. How does the game determine who gets helmet stickers? Is it done purely based on how old they are in the game? Obviously, in real life, it's like you do something good, you get one, whatever. But I'm very curious about how the game actually handles that. I probably can get the answer. I am curious, but we are off, and we are playing for a national title here against the Seminoles. Oh, quarterback on the move, and down he goes. Mitch Dora getting the sack here in the national championship. Good start. I mean, this Florida State team is absolutely talented. We know that. And a quarterback, they still have Luke Kromenhoek, Brock Glenn in there as well. I mean, there are some familiar names among this Seminoles team. Kromenhoek, I think, in real life has transferred to, not to Louisville. He transferred somewhere, right? There's no way to know. Here's 2nd and 12. Quick throw. Merriman's there. But gets assistance from Quinnen Ford to wrap up. And it'll be 3rd and short for the Seminoles. They're going to run the ball. Morgan Merriman's there. It's a read option. Kromenhoek with good speed. Okay. More read option. Should be all over it. There's a big hit from Dora. Nice run stop there for him. 3rd and 2. Apparently, Word on the helmet stickers is supposedly it was done based on stats. That seems broad and vague. Yeah, we just can't shed blocks. Dora's on the ground, under the bridge. It's not where you want to be. I don't know how we can defeat blocks in the run game. I mean, if they run the ball, they just get yards. We pretty much need to come in untouched. Otherwise, there's no chance. And the switch stick, dude, I hate it so much. Well, it's the only time I'll have to disable it again. 2nd and inches. It's going to be a run play, and we are all over it, Morgan Merriman. Great tackle from the senior linebacker. Brings up 3rd and 2. They've had a lot of 3rd and 2s today. We have numbers, though, on the defensive line. Creeping up with Dora, trying to get after the QB. We left that open. And it's another first down for FSU. They've really been in 3rd and 2 the entire game. Kermit Hawk has accounted for 54 touchdowns, by the way. But we can't stop them on 3rd down. We really can't. 3rd and 1. They've got as many as they've needed every 3rd down so far. And that is a sack. Finally, it runs out. DJ Grimes got there. Maybe a little bit of help off the edge as well. But DJ Grimes made it happen. We hold FSU to a field goal, which didn't really seem like a possibility with the way they moved the ball here early. But they're on the board with 3. And we'll see what our offense is capable of. We're going to find out in a hurry whether or not we can actually run the ball on this FSU defensive line, which is going to be a pretty good unit. Zach Poole should be healthy for this one, though. If we do decide to pass the ball, we'll need our offensive line to play well, but let's go offense. Henry Streeter, Joey Boozer, Zach Poole. 3 players that make this offense run. We're going to lean on Boozer. Okay, that's not bad. And that is already the end of the first quarter. FSU really controlled the clock, controlled time of possession. Not sure if we want to have an 8-minute drive here. It's maybe a possibility, but it's already 3rd down and 3. I can see this RPO working out pretty well. Gonna have to go to Boozer. They're all over it. That's the problem with the RPOs where you actually hand the ball off, is it's so slow developing that you just get caught from behind instantly every time. So if you're not throwing the ball, it's a guaranteed negative play in my experience. Not great. Well, we played don't break defense, even though we bent a lot. Didn't like the way that was phrased. Quarterback taking off. You just got to wrap up. Nice play. It still is a yard, but we limit the damage. Jake Keenan was there, but yeah. We can play bend but don't break defense. It worked the first time around. Oh, that's just terrible from Byron Willingham. We just can't defend the run. It's so bad. I feel like I don't have this type of trouble in my other dynasties. But for some reason here at Trenton State, we have no ability to defend the run at all. We can't shed blocks. We don't attack the ball carrier. It's really frustrating. 2nd and 4, obvious pass situation here from empty, but it could be quarterback draw. It's not going to be, and somehow that's caught. 2nd and 9, Willingham creeping up. Could be read out or play action. It is. They're taking a shot to the end zone. It's intercepted by Alani Allen. Do not take it out. I'm not holding go. I'm not holding up on the left stick. Why are you taking it out of the end zone? Well, we'll take the interception. It's a big time for a turnover, but we're not really in a good position here. Ball on the 1-yard line. We need to get out of this spot. All right, that's fine. They just read the bubble all the way. And it's just a negative play no matter what if you can't actually throw it. I'm fine trying that on first down. Maybe Tyler Branham gets open here. He's wide open. Tyler Branham, plenty of room. Stiff arming close to midfield. That's what we needed. A big-time play to get out of our own end zone. That's the 2-minute timeout. We're making it happen right now. Stepping up Streeter. Just slide. That was only 6. That was a weird play. 1:35 to play here in the first half. Could be more Branham time. How about Zach Poole, though? Oh, that's a nice move. We're controlling the clock really, really well right now. I think the timing is going to end up being, like, fantastic when we actually get in the end zone. High point for Zach Poole. It's off his hands. That would have been a big play. Not a touchdown, but a big play. And it's second. I don't know. Something's weird here. I don't know what was going on there. I wanted the out and up from the slot, but even though there's a ton of space, we're just going to throw into coverage. There was not really an area to go with that football. And then I wanted Zach Poole coming across, but didn't really see an area where we could go with it. So I didn't really see a spot to get rid of it there. Here's 3rd and 11, 35 seconds to go. Branham is open. The throw is behind him. FSU's called a timeout. We could try a 45-yard field goal to tie the game. It's kind of long at the college level. I think we try and go for it here. Now, you're guaranteeing that you're not tying up the game here. But it's a little long, right hash, 4th and short, and we're only down 3. And we have Joey Boozer. We're going to try and get it. Boozer is stopped. They really rallied to the ball carrier there, man. There was no space. It was 1-on-3 in the end. I mean, I just don't know what 64 is doing. I have genuinely no idea. He's supposed to be pulling. Picks up nobody. And then, again, we're 1-on-3. That is a tough task for any running back. FSU with 28 seconds. Please back my corners up. I only asked 3 times. We have all 3 timeouts. It's a big tackle. FSU out of timeouts now. That makes things somewhat interesting. We can let him throw over the middle. Roman Hawk taking off and throwing it away. How is that not intentional grounding? Genuinely no idea. 13 seconds to go. I mean, let's take a look. Is it intentional grounding? Does it satisfy the requirements? Is he inside the tackle box? Oh, he might not be. Okay. All right. Thought it was instantly, but I guess he ran far enough outside of it. Good pressure. Oh, there's the sack. We're going to call a timeout. That's a little bit crazy because we're very unlikely to block a punt. But we at least get a chance this way, I suppose. I don't know. Could be a mistake. I don't know why we just tried to defend that way. 4 seconds. We're going to play to block the punt. That would be a way to get points, I suppose. We're going to bring Allen in. And it doesn't let us run. Okay, well, so much for that. Didn't want to risk a fumble or a muffed punt or anything like that. That is the first half. We've scored 0 points. But the good news is that we've held FSU to just 3. We averaged close to 6 yards per play. We've converted 0 third downs. And we've only controlled the clock for 4 minutes and 42 seconds. We do get the football, but that was a really, really weird half. All right, let's have a good half number 2. Can't really be much worse offensively than the first half. Boozer with it, making a man miss. Boozer's into the open field. Boozer to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Joey Boozer breakaway. He is a machine. The Booze Cruise has brought its way to Houston, Texas, here at NRG Stadium. How does Joey Boozer do it? Cruising and bruising. Didn't even have to touch anybody there. Just made him miss fooled everybody. Breakaway speed. Win or lose, we booze. And if this score holds, we're going to be popping champagne bottles as the national champions of college football. Joey Boozer makes it 7-3. Trenton State Titans. Quick throw. Good coverage, but a better catch. We've held FSU in check today, but they have enough talent. They could explode at any time here. It's going to be run to the right. Trying to get over it. See, if they just do that every time, there's no way that we're going to be able to defend that. We are not big enough or strong enough up front. We're okay there right now, but, I mean, we're starting a true freshman in Ciante Crick. He's just not built to defend the run like that right now. A lot of youth on the defensive line. It's okay, but, I mean, it's like Jake Keenan, Rich Tobias. These guys are not incredible run defenders. They can make a play every now and again, don't get me wrong. That's got to be a pick. It's Quinnen Ford with the takeaway. Disaster for the Seminoles. Cromanhawk has given it away. Oh my goodness, this is why they should never be in the college football playoff. The committee, they should have left him out. Quinnen Ford with the pick. The receiver running a slant, trying to jump for that. Bizarre. And we will try and run this clock all the way down. Still a lot of time left in the third quarter. Boozer right at 100 yards rushing on 10 attempts. It's these breakaways that we've been seeing here recently that are the difference. Joey Boozer is just a machine. Run up the gut. Boozer takes a hit but survives it. He's so close to averaging 10 yards per carry. It's crazy. Zach Poole catches the bubble. Easy first down on one of the lone passes of the day. We're about to see another, though. Zach Poole in motion. We just need Durante Basher to pick up their star boundary corner. That's what he does. Poole with a broken tackle. Foot race to the end zone. Zach Poole scores. It's a pool party in the end zone. Bringing FSU into the deep end, and they are drowning. It's going to be 14-3 Titans. Zach Poole extends our lead. Good block from Durante Basher, but it's the ability to make that man miss. And the FSU tackling from their secondary is absolutely atrocious. And I'm not complaining. We are that much closer to a national championship. Defense has played great. Got to keep it up. Oh, more pressure. Cromanhawk sacked again. Jake Keenan and Rich Tobias made a Luke Cromanhawk sandwich. Sacked him in the backfield because that's how sacks work. Sophomore D-end just bullies the left tackle. It was a thing of beauty. Let's actually dial up the heat a little bit here in Houston. It's actually really cold in Houston today. There's snow. Insanity. Willingham on the blitz. Okay, that's not good. Broken tackle. Big gain for the Seminoles. Their biggest play of the day, really. Now, we're getting aggressive trying to put this thing away, but that also, you know, can lead to some big plays if we don't execute. And that's what you saw. We got, you know, a little ballsy there with what we did. Brought Willingham all the way up. FSU with a big gain off the back of it. We just didn't tackle well enough, and that's nearly another pick. Dora got hands on it, but couldn't swipe it away. Cromanhawk said swipe or no swiping. How many more Dora references can I make? Oh, it's a run. Oh, it's going to be another huge play. Dora going for the football. Couldn't swipe that away either. 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Bring Dora up. It's going to be some type of bubble. What a play. Willie Allen getting hands on it. Had a very bad semifinal, but has been absolutely locked down here in the Natty. Makes a nice play there. Morgan Merriman solo wraps up. And that could be the end of the third quarter. Get your fours up. It's crunch time. It's clutch time here in Houston. We average 10 yards per play right now. Insanity. But we really haven't had that many possessions. FSU has really controlled the clock. And there's still plenty of time left for them. You just can't disengage from the block. It's just the easiest 9 yards ever. But it's a 3rd and 10 run. And they're going to take 3. I didn't like when Penn State did it, if you want Penn State to win. But I love FSU doing it here. Congrats on your 3. Yes, I get it. It does, in theory, make it a 1-possession game. Or not in theory, but it does. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion. But you're 4th and short. You just ran for 9 yards on 3rd down. I don't like taking the points there. I didn't like it when Notre Dame basically tried to do the same thing. Down by multiple possessions. You need touchdowns. You need touchdowns. And I think that was an interesting choice. We're going to get sacked here. And teams are all over the screens. All over them. Need Joey Boozer to carve us out of this hole. 2nd and forever. Carve us out of this hole. That's not an expression. 3rd and 15. He gets 0. Let's bring Lemons. He's not running a comeback. All right, we're screwed now because we're going to have to snap it. On the move. Just dump it down to Joey Boozer. He's wide open. Joey Boozer makes one miss. Boozer with a big gain on 3rd and forever. That is huge to keep this drive alive. And again, we're that much closer to ending this thing. Points here would be massive. Need to guarantee 3. Obviously, 7 would be preferred. That's a nice gain of 3. Hard fought. 2nd and 7. Goes to Tyler Branham. That's just too easy right there. They're geared up to stop the run. Well, we didn't. Cleveland into the game. We decide to pass. Now Boozer is back. Change of direction. Good block. Unorthodox way to get 7, but we did. I don't really mind the play itself actually taking a few more seconds as well. 2nd and 3. Just take that clock all the way down. We're snapping it 1 second every time. Boozer searching for space. I thought there was going to be some. In the end, we really couldn't make it happen. And we got to do something up the middle here. I don't like a pitch here. I don't like a screen. I don't like a swing screen. I don't like anything. Run the ball straight up the gut. It's 3rd and inches. Let's get it. Boozer tackled from behind, but stretches and gets it. That takes us to the 2-minute timeout. FSU will need to start calling timeouts, and this is why I don't like taking the field goal there, because we were pretty much in a field goal range. And that just erases all your hard work, and then congrats, it's not a 1-possession game anymore. 2nd and 1. Got a good block there, but Boozer at this stage in the game just doesn't have the burst, doesn't have the explosiveness to hit through that hole and find the end zone. But that's not really the worst thing. We're not really even looking for a touchdown here. We're just looking to take time off the clock and hold on to the football. That's the final timeout for Florida State. 1:48 to go. 1st down ends the game. Find a way to get there, Joey. I'm taking a lot of time off the clock on that play. High risk of injury, though. Here's what we're going to do. He's going to get the carry, but after a timeout. Can't take these timeouts with us. There's no point not to. It'll be 3rd and 10. We will run the ball here. We're setting up for a field goal. They'll need a block to stay in it. That's simply what it is. 3rd and 10. National championship on the line. Joey Boozer with the spin move. And the game clock and the play clock are going to be separated here by, what is that, 18 seconds? About. So we really can take this all the way down. Just need to make a kick in a dome from, where are we here? the 15, 20, it's a 30-yard field goal. We're going to call a timeout. And we are going to kick ourselves to a national championship. John Hape from 3. Bang! The kick is good. And that should all but guarantee a national championship for the Trenton State Titans over in-state rival Florida State. 15 seconds to go. No timeouts. They'll need a touchdown basically in one play to have a chance. So we're basically going to play, you know, close to prevent defense here. Get the corners back. And we're going to try to win a game. Quick throw. It's a throwaway. That really, really hurts your chances. Get back. I'm begging my corners to get back. 12 seconds. They need a touchdown. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Mitch Dora knocks it away. And that will guarantee a national championship for the Trenton State Titans. We're going to send heat. It's going to be lobbed up, and it's going to be intercepted by Alani Allen. Game over. TSU has won it all. The Titans are the Titans of college football. National champions. We have won it all. 2 picks for Alani Allen. Can't believe it. We really did it. Underdog story. Had a great year. And it ends up being our defense that pretty much carries us to a national championship. The offense at times struggled, but that man didn't. Number 21, Joey Boozer, did not have much of a problem at all. He has dragged this Titans offense on his back to a championship, and we have accomplished the ultimate goal. Joey Boozer is your player of the game, goes for 154 and a touchdown on 22 attempts. He was a machine. Zach Poole found the end zone as well, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way. Our 2 real stars on offense are the reason we won the national championship. And that is a beautiful sight. You can see Kerry Exum hoisting the national championship. Joey Boozer to his left, Zach Poole to his right. We have won it all. And I think that's a good spot to end this video. Streeter goes 7 for 8 for 116 and a touchdown. But 22 for 154 and a touchdown for Joey Boozer is the story for me. Branna made a couple of catches as well, as did Joey Boozer. 1.5 sacks for Keenan, 1 for Dora, half a sack for Tobias Spears and Grimes, and 2 picks for Alani Allen. Ford had 1. What a game. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.